Thank you, Mr. Chair. Can you please put up the slide with the graphic? Mr. Paul, I wanted to just bring your attention to this particular graphic. It's titled Manufacturing Employment and the U.S. Trade Deficit with PRC from 1973 to 2015. You see two lines on that graph, right? The top line actually tracks manufacturing employment over time between 73 and 2015. It starts out at roughly 18.8 or 19 million American jobs in manufacturing, and it goes all the way down to about 12.4 million jobs in 2015. You see that, right?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And at the same time, we see the trade deficit. It starts out at 0 in 1973 because that's when we really began trading with the People's Republic of China after a long embargo before that. But then it gradually rises until we reach about $367 billion in trade deficit, meaning they're selling $367 billion more in stuff than we are selling to them, right?
Correct.
And you see that it's gradually increasing in the 1980s, the 1990s, and then all of a sudden in 2000, an event happens, at which point, all of a sudden, manufacturing employment falls off a cliff, and the trade deficit rises dramatically upward. Talk to us about what happened in 2000.
Yeah, thank you for the question. It's a product of some of the features that I mentioned in my testimony. First of all, U.S. policy liberalized trade with China through the grant of PNTR, which reduced tariffs to virtually zero. We opened up investment into China with that guarantee, and as I mentioned, we saw $1.3 trillion of foreign direct investment in China by U.S. companies over that period of time. Put simply, it displaced American workers. What we were once producing here was now being produced in China. And I'm certain that you and your colleagues saw that reflected in your communities. There were factories all over the place that once stood but are now gone. And these went up the value chain. At the beginning, it was T-shirts, it was blue jeans, but 1/3 of our trade deficit with China is in advanced technology products. That's like nuclear technology, biohealth, sophisticated metals. So it is not simply an equation that we're getting cheap T-shirts in exchange for this liberalization. We've had an enormous crisis here for manufacturing.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. I want to turn my attention to Mr. Pottinger for a second. So, Center for Strategic International Studies, CSIS, recently developed a war game simulation for Taiwan, an invasion of Taiwan by the CCP today. And they found that in roughly 24 out of 24 times they ran the simulation, the CCP would fail to successfully invade Taiwan today, and that gaps exist in their capabilities to do what Chairman Xi Jinping has commanded the PLA, the People's Liberation Army, to be able to do by 2027. Can you talk about what some of those gaps are today that Chairman Xi Jinping is trying to address on his side?
Congressman, the PLA, the People's Liberation Army, has been receiving massive amounts of investment that increase by double digits in many years, precisely to try to fill gaps that they would need to fill in order to successfully invade Taiwan. And that's really what we should be working to prevent, is an invasion. It includes things like amphibious lift, more ships that can carry tanks and equipment. It includes more missiles to add already to the thousands of missiles that are pointed at Taiwan. That's very scary because those missiles would cause enormous devastation, but countries rarely submit to airstrikes alone. And so there are other things that they need to do to get people, soldiers on the ground and equipment there. Helicopter lift is another key area, but then also the capabilities that are designed to threaten the United States, to keep us out of the fight long enough for Xi Jinping to make it a fait accompli.
Let me ask you something. In your testimony, you actually quote Chairman Xi in his speech that he gave in November 2021, where he praised Mao Zedong for a preemptive strike on General Douglas MacArthur in 1950. He said, with one punch, 100 punches will be avoided. Could you envision a scenario of a preemptive attack on America?
It's possible. We know that the PLA is training for the likelihood that the U.S. would be part of the fight, and that raises the escalatory pressure on China to try to eliminate U.S. capabilities right there in the Western Pacific to buy them time. One of the other quotes, because Xi Jinping has been, as you mentioned, telling the Chinese Communist Party to study the Korean War, which they call the war to resist America. He's also said that we in China, quoting Mao Zedong, he says that we should be willing to ruin our own country internally in order to rebuild it anew. So those are the kinds of quotes that don't give me, great sleep at night.
Thank you.